Hi, I will introduce one of the great horses of Japan. Today, I will be explaining the story of Super Creek. Super Creek was a male racehorse born in 1985. His sire was No Attention, and his broodmare sire was Intermezzo. Both were European long-distance horses. At that time, this type of pedigree was considered unsuitable for Japanese racing. Because of this, Super Creek struggled to find a buyer. In the end, a rancher asked an acquaintance to buy him. The price was only 8.1 million yen. That horse was named Super Creek. The owner hoped he would grow from a small creek into a great river. In the summer of 1987, Super Creek stayed in Hokkaido. However, his debut was delayed because severe diarrhea. He finally made his debut in December. He finished second in his first race. In his next race, he won. The jockey then was Tabara, known as the genius jockey. Tabara said, "This horse may become something special." After two more races, Super Creek entered the open class. From this race, his jockey became Yutaka Take. Today, Yutaka Take is a legend. But at that time, he was only in his second year. Still, he already showed great talent. The previous year, he won 69 races as a rookie. That was a new record. This meeting was very important for both Super Creek and Yutaka Take. They won their first race together. They then trained for the derby. But during training, Super Creek broke his left front leg. He needed a long rest. 6 months later, he returned at the Kobe Shimbunhai. He finished third in that race. Next, he ran in the Kyoto Shimbunhai. This race decides priority entry for the Kikkasho. Only the top 3 horses earned that right. Super Creek suffered interference many times. He finished 6th. His trainer was furious, but the result did not change. Even without priority, Super Creek entered the Kikkasho. Only 18 horses could run. Super Creek was 19th by prize money. Yutaka Take could ride another horse, but he said he would not run without Super Creek. Then, luck appeared. Another owner withdrew his horse. Because of this, Super Creek entered the race. Super Creek was the third favorite. He entered from outside, gate 17. After the start, he moved to inside. The inner course condition was very good that day. Also, running inside reduces distance loss. At the final corner, Super Creek accelerated strongly. He pulled far ahead of the others. Super Creek won by 5 lengths. This was his first Grade 1 victory. It was also Yutaka Take's first Grade 1 win. Yutaka was only 19 years old. This victory marked the beginning of his legendary career. Next, they ran in the Arima Kinen. Horses of the same generation included Ogre Cap and Saka Boy. This was Super Creek's first race against them. That year, fans focused on Ogre Cap and Tamamo Cross. Super Creek finished third. However, he was disqualified for blocking another horse. The following year, Super Creek suffered muscle problems. He missed the entire spring season. During that time, Inari-1 rose to fame. Inari-1 won the Tennosho Spring. In autumn, Super Creek returned. He became one of the big 3. The others were Ogre Cap and Inari-1. His comeback race was the Kyoto Daishoten. He won and set a new course record. Next was the Tennosho Autumn. For the first time, the big 3 raced together. With 200 meters left, Super Creek took the lead. Ogre Cap finished second after some trouble. Super Creek won his second Grade 1 race. In the Japan Cup, world-class horses appeared. Horlicks and Ogre Cap set a world record. Super Creek finished fourth. At the Arima Kinen, Super Creek passed Ogre Cap late. It looked like he would win, but Inari-1 came from behind. Super Creek finished second. The next year, Super Creek won the Osaka High. Then he ran in the Tennosho Spring. He held off Inari-1 in the final straight. He won the race. This made him the first horse to win both Tennosho races consecutively. His next target was the Takarazuka Kinen, but muscle pain forced him to withdraw. In autumn, he returned to the Kyoto Daishoten. He won the race again. After the race, ligament injury was found. He could not return to racing. Super Creek retired. His career record was 8 wins from 16 races. He won 3 Grade 1 races. Despite his European pedigree, he won at 2,000 meters. He was a long-distance horse with speed. He was also a rival to the popular Ogre Cap. After defeating Ogre Cap, he received angry fan messages. After retirement, Super Creek became a stallion. However, his offspring did not achieve great success. In 2010, Super Creek passed away peacefully. After riding Super Creek, Yutaka Take became Japan's top jockey. He later became a world-class rider. Even in his 50s, he still races today. Yutaka Take calls Super Creek one of his special horses. It is not an exaggeration to say Super Creek shaped his career. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any requests, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.